And Josh. My name's Johnny K. I'm here tonight because I can't get a gig over at Yuck Yucks, but it's just as well because I really don't know how to write jokes. But this venue here is great because I can follow my deepest passion, which is brain injury appreciation. Because I can concisely and precisely tell you that life after a traumatic brain injury is most often not very fun. But I can also concisely and precisely tell you that life after a traumatic brain injury is often funny. But before I get into that, I'm going to tell you a bit about myself before that cement telephone pole hit me in the head. So in high school, I was a fairly depressed laddie because I was the kind of person, if such a type of person exists, that would go to school on the first day of the year, note a particular person of the opposite sex, and fall in love with her right there on the spot because that was true love back in the 80s. And then throughout the next few months, I'd be walking by her in between classes, seeing her around during lunch hour and stuff like that. And finally, after months, I couldn't take it anymore and I had enough strength to go up and talk to her for the first time and ask her out. Kind of like sex without foreplay, so I guess there are many people in the world like this. And of course, because I'm a dork, she rejected me, and for the rest of the year, every night, I would cry myself to sleep because one girl rejected me, and that meant no girls liked me anywhere. I was also pretty dense, you see. And don't look at me now. Back in the day, I looked different. For example, words that were used to describe me were words such as cute, gorgeous hunk. But at the time, I thought that these were evil words that evil girls would say just to get me, but not in a good way. And girls would come up to me and say, "Hey, Johnny K." They'd say, I should have kept this on because this is perfect. "Hey, Johnny K, could I wear your jacket at school today?" "Oh, sure, here." Because, I'm kind and generous and giving. But I'd also say, bring it back or I won't be your friend, right? I have to make that clear. And I would start thinking, are these girls stupid? When they got out of bed today, did they not realize that it's cold outside? Don't they have their own jackets? Then the skeptical hamster starts spinning the wheel. There's so many people around here. So many jackets. But they come to me for mine. They're obviously taking advantage of my kindness and desire to be accepted. And there's one girl in particular who, for a spell, was always asking me for my jacket. And then she starts walking around with me during lunch hour. Now, back in the day, I was a bit of a loner because I was the only kid in school who knew that the school years were the serious ones. It was after you graduate that you'd have fun, party, have less responsibility, like I said, dance. And she'd be walking around with me, and I'm trying to think of my homework, my projects, what I'm going to be doing in my 40s. Not this. I was going to be having fun. But anyway, this is fun, by the way. But anyway, she starts telling me about herself, asking me about myself, telling me her opinions, asking me about my opinions, chit-chatting, small talking, and I'm thinking, what's the matter with this person? Why is she bothering me? And then one day, she remembered to bring her jacket. And I'm like, yes, finally, she brought her own jacket. Then she starts telling me about this guy that she met at school, how cute he was, how nice he was, how good he made her feel. And I'm like, great. I'm just thinking, why is she telling me all this stuff? Why doesn't she tell the guy that she likes the stuff? And the next day, finally, not only did she bring her own jacket, she hung out with that guy. And as I was putting together this material for my documentary here, I was thinking, OMG, she liked me. So this is why it's brain injury appreciation, because I appreciate the fact that my circuits got rewired and I'm in some ways less effed up than I was back in the day. Do you want part two?
Yeah.
Okay. You know Murphy's Law. Like, you're waiting for an important package for for which you have to sign. So you're waiting all day, and it's almost 5. And finally you say to yourself, okay, I can't take it anymore, I'm gonna go take that dump. And in the midst of that is when your doorbell rings, right? Or when you're driving down the road, and all the telephone poles alongside the road are wooden, except one, which is cement. And then, by some fluke, the steering mechanism gives out and your car spins around and you hit one of these telephone poles with your head. The cement one, of course. Or when you're in a coma and you've been an avid Beatles memorabilia collector all your life, and your parents, because they want to do something nice for you, they grab that one cassette tape that's on your dresser, the one that you were procrastinating about, wondering whether or not you should toss into the garbage, because it was one that you didn't like. And they put that tape into that bright yellow, state-of-the-art Sony Walkman, the one that's waterproof and has auto reverse, so you can listen to that Ringo Starr compilation over and over and over again, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? Now, in all honesty, I used the Beatles analogy because I figured more people could relate to that. In my case, it was an Iggy Pop tape. But it was coincidentally and perhaps ironically his pop album. That's probably why I woke up more quickly. But here's a Como fun fact. Okay, I was researching online, and on a website I saw a statement. Comas are serious medical conditions. Seek immediate medical help. Now, this wasn't from Facebook, like one of those articles that start like, ooh, I saw this really interesting thing, and you won't believe what I saw next, right? Or it wasn't Wikipedia either. Again, it was a doctor's website.
What's that?
Comas are serious medical conditions. Seek immediate medical help. And I'm thinking, oh, thanks. I'll try to remember that next time. But another fun fact about comas, at least in my case, it made me very angry. I became very angry after I woke up, but I was also really witty, like way wittier than I am now. I wish it lasted, but I'll give you an example. I had this physiotherapist whom I wanted to kill, but I couldn't, because I was like, I'll kill you. No, I can't stretch my leg. I'll kill you, right? But one day, I remember this, and I feel so bad, but her last name was Gamel. And I'm like, why is your last name Gamel? Is it because you look like a camel? Now, in all fairness, she kind of did look like a camel, but that was really mean. I would never do that ever again. And I'm just thinking, okay, great. You know, I had this brain injury. Now it's more like a brain jerk because 2 of my best friends came in, and I think my mind blocked this out, just like it blocked my accident out, because it was so horrible. I was so mean, because they come in, they're like, hey, Johnny K. Hey, guys. I just have you just go ahead and drive for 45 minutes back home, because I don't really want to talk to you today. And apparently they just walked out. I walked right back in. Hey, Johnny K. Hey, my friends are here. I'm so lonely. The other problem was that for I don't know, probably a couple weeks, I didn't laugh. And before my accident, I was this clown that always laughed, and I wasn't laughing, and people were trying everything. And finally, a close friend said, I am my Sir Lancelot. I like to sing and dance a lot. And man, okay. So I started laughing so hard, it right away beat out my previous #1 joke ever. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
79.
Thank you for not saying because you're a dick, Johnny K. But yes, that was the joke. And I made everyone regret missing my laugh because I was laughing for about a week. But I was also trying to be suave. One day, for some reason, they pulled up my catheter and put a diaper on me, because you really needed to know that. But a girl that I really liked was coming to visit, and I'm like, don't tell her that I'm wearing a diaper. diaper. Johnny K, we're not going to tell her that you're wearing a diaper. No, don't tell her I'm wearing a diaper. Johnny, you're under sheets anyway. She can't see that you're wearing a diaper. No, don't tell her, I'll tell you. Okay, John K, we're not going to tell her that you're wearing a diaper. So she comes by my bed. Hey, because I'm really cool, I really like her. How's it going? I'm wearing a diaper! Okay guys, you know what? I'm going to end on that high note. I do have questions for you, but we'll just do that for another time, okay? Thank you.